So what Deleuze and Guattari was doing is that they were making old concepts more hip and cool so that a younger generation of French people could read and enjoy it. And so a lot of their philosophy, it's just creative writing and using semantic rhetoric. And that's Deleuze and Guattari in a nutshell. And so that's why you have to take them with a grain of salt.
Hello.
Because that's where you get Nick Land and things like that.
Pillator.
Hello, Hi-Fi.
Long time no see.
Tell me one of these cookies, man.
It is 11:57 in Busan, 3 minutes till noon.
Are you about to have some lunch?
I think we'll go on my bit. It's just it's nap time right now, and I'm just looking out the window and I see the Busan Tower. So everything's okay. So I'm just 11 or 14 hours ahead of you guys.
Did you get a chance to review the little links I sent you?
I think I did. I think I.
It was about the anthropology of the left or something.
Yes. No,
what do you think about what if alt histories view that the left wing was created by French Calvinist Jewish women?
I would say it's a long shot, but I say it's a long shot because I would say that the creation of a left and right, you could say, was something more bourgeois and French in origin than it was Jewish. So they might be a faction there. I mean, it's not like I'm E. Michael Jones or Kevin McDonald going into evolutionary psychology, but I mean, I just watched this really good documentary, and Machine would like it. Peter Coffin has a new documentary about the horseshoe theory and why it's not what you think it is. And he's coming it from a how would I say this? He's coming it from a progressive communist standpoint, and he doesn't mean to put communism in a left or right scale because he's coming from a Hegelian point of view. But I like it. I think it's a very informative documentary, and a lot of the points I agree what he said in that new doc just came out yesterday.
I still think it's like 90% Marxism and then 10% other bullshit. But that's just my view.
What I'm saying is because that's what I'm saying is that depending how you read into the horseshoe theory and left and right in Peter Coffin's doc, it's more like something that the ruling class divides, and it's just cultural values rather than per se actual policy of what's to achieve for humanity. And so that can be an issue. But I like the documentary a lot because he really just says straight up the left's the problem, which I really like. And I think that's very a brave, bold statement because in today's society, it seems like everything is, if you got away the binary, it seems like people are going to choose Harry Potter over Voldemort, and Harry Potter is the manifestation of what is left. And I think that's an unfortunate state of affairs.
So it sounds like you're still not sold on my definition of left and right. Is there any
I think it's similar
updates you have for me?
Here's the funny part. It's very similar to Coffin's view. It's the binary
Andy
is
Kaufman?
a distraction. No, Peter Coffin. Peter Coffin, not Andy. So I'm just saying it's very similar to that. Yes, the binary is an unfortunate divide, and it is meant to separate. But it seems like most stupid people are going to be choosing left most of the time, and that's a problem.
Do you think it's beneficial to get more nuanced when discussing the left-right binary?
I think when people discuss the left-right binary, you're pretty much going into subculture, and people are going to say, are you goth or skinhead? And people are just going to be like, well, as goths, we prefer this goth over that goth, and therefore this is better. And so that's the problem. Before the conversation even begins, as a liberal, you have to choose these set values before those set values.
I still think it's a very useful oversimplification to get past most of the ruts that people get into, because when you go into too much nuance and minutia, in a lot of these discussions, you almost get nowhere because you can always find exceptions to every rule. And I find it better just to keep our two parties separate and then worry about all the little fringes that, that are the exceptions. Any thoughts on that? Hey, nice view. Is that your outside window?
Yeah. Where Busan. Yeah, he's trying to put
nice
the
sunny
Busan
day
near the Busan Tower. Yep, at noon o'clock here, and here's the Latte Mark Guambach. And just
the U.S. is getting hammered by hurricanes. Are you experiencing similar weather?
No, it's a sunny, beautiful day, and everybody's.
Do they have like monsoons and stuff in Korea or wherever?
I guess, yeah. Well, once in a while there might be a hurricane or a rain, but it's not the size of the state. The size of the state of Indiana. It's not gonna do much harm.
Cool. So, you don't think I can't say his name. What alt if's history, his view on the left right wing thing is very useful in these discussions?
I think Peter Coffin's new documentary on horseshoe theory that came out yesterday is very informative, and I have to watch it again because in just 90 minutes, he says a lot.
Do you want to link it in comments or something?
Yeah, if Machine could. I'm on my smartphone right now.
Okay. Hey, Machine, can you drop the link to Peter Kaufman's left-wing documentary thing?
It's on his YouTube channel. Very important documentaries. Peter Coffin on horseshoe theory, and he dresses up as a horse jockey.
Very important documentaries.
Very important documentaries. Peter Coffin, Coffin, like a coffin you get when you die.
Okay. Find the video eventually. Horseshoe theory is right. That one.
It's and not what you think it is in parentheses.
Yeah. I just found it. Yeah, one day ago. Okay.
That's the one. Yeah, and I watched it all, and it's pretty impressive with all the points in it.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, it's something Machine. Just to do it.
So, did you ever have any other new objections to my oversimplified definition, or do you feel like it's just too simplified and you want to go into all the nuance?
I would agree and say that what people conceive as a left and what is left is ultimately bad for everyone involved. And it's a part of the problem. Even though it sounds like a right-wing bias when it's really not, the problem is that everything is left because given that people are willing to think about themselves as people, but rather it's a giant distraction about what's going on for society and what people care about. And it's a part of the problem.
I just thought it would be like kind of a fresh new take on the old stale traditional definitions of left and right, because ever since the neocons took over the Republican Party, I don't think right wing has any meaning anymore, and so that's why I had to like restore the definition.
Right. I mean, that's what they tried to do in France as well in the 80s with Allende Benoit and Arctos and Alexander Dugin with multipolarity. It's pretty much it, and that's why you have to play subversive psyop parties where people like Jackson Hinkle and Haas, they're pretty much agents for what you would call the right wing 30 years ago, but they're pretending to be communist and Stalin supporters. But in all actuality, their governments would be more leaning to Mussolini than anything. They're just pretending to be communists because everyone's so stupid and everybody so believes those are the right values that you have to play psyop games to get your certain values across. You know.
I think another problem is finding like real world examples to match the definition I have, because again, when you look globally, I can't think of any other countries that are better examples of like what right wing is. And so you have the occasional, like fluke where you have like a Argentina or a Prospera, or Free State Project or whatever, just kind of weirdo randomness that doesn't really clearly illustrate the point. And everyone still thinks America is like the shining beacon of, right wing countries and stuff. But like I said, even America is so far gone that it's not even kind of right wing anymore.
Again, I'll just tell you this, walking Busan or just being in Korea, it seems like you jumped in a time machine or in a different multi-universe and things are normal here. And everything outside seems to be just a nightmare. And I guess as long as you learn Korean, do the Korean way of life, you could just live here for 80 plus years and not know what's going on outside.
Where are you at in Korea? Busan?
Busan, the south, near Fukuoka.
H-U-S-A-N?
So that's like the southern tip. I just joke B-U-S-A-N, Busan, but I say Busan.
Busan.
Because the joke is it's Busan with a B, B-U-S-A-N, but how you say it in Korean it's like a P, Busan.
You're right,
So
right.
that's the joke.
I'm just spelling it for the map.
And the airport is spelled.
So you're right there on the southeast coast, huh?
Right, facing Fukuoka to Japan, an hour and a half away by ship.
So do you like spend a lot of time on the beach and stuff, or is it like a beach kind of climate?
Yeah, there's Guahali Beach. There's the Nampo district. There is Hyundai, which is like the capsule trains. Yeah,
so do you like live there, or are you just like vacationing there or something? What are you doing there?
Live half and half. Do work, live, family, all that good stuff. High internet, Bali internet.
So do you like rotate back to the States or something, like every season or something?
Correct.
Interesting.
That's right.
How's the cost of living there?
I would say it's upper middle class. In USD to won conversion, it'd probably be like living in Reno.
How much English speaking goes on there?
There is Konglish, Korean English, and and they do give a lot of English jobs for English teachers. And if a Korean wants to speak English, they will speak English. And another culture shock is there's a lot of Korean Americans as well here that came from the United States and now just live in Korea too. And
do you speak Korean?
Hardly. I just get around by words.
Gotcha.
Yogi, Mujuseo, Anio, ne. So the words will come out and they're like really basic words. It'll come to you. If I put you in a foreign place for a year, you'll pick up the basic words immediately.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it'll just click on like a switch. And that's what it's like for me.
I lived in China for a year and I learned to count to 10, so I learned something.
Shit. Nah, do set. And same in Korean. Yeah, you'll learn it really fast. So that's what the thing. They think you could just learn the alphabet in America, and that's true. But once you're in a room full of Chinese, give it a year or two, you will start to speak Chinese. It's just the way the brain works.
That, or you just keep a translator handy, and then you learn nothing. That's what I did.
Right. Well, it all comes just naturally through trial and error, and see what you can do with it.
Yeah, I just learned the very, very basics like hello, goodbye, yes and no, and stuff like that. And then I had a translator do all the heavy lifting.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't recommend going to China. It's a shithole. It's a shitty fourth world country.
Okay, so it looks like I'm going to go to EJ Mo Pizza right now, which is I Love Jesus Pizza. It's in Nampo. So I'll give you an update soon enough. I'll talk to you then, guys.
All right. Later. I just wanted to stop by and say hi to the pillman, so I'm probably gonna mosey on. What's up, machine? You just paranoid?
Well, blessings. I'm trying to get on this fucking panel here. They might put me on, they might not.
Did you say you're trying to get off paint thinner?
No, I said I'm trying to get on this panel. Here, let me show you.
Oh, you're trying to get on this panel. You're on the panel.
And then Don
Oh,
Juan,
it's another panel.
99. Thank you, Don Juan. My mortgage is due. 3 charges from Georgia. have
Oh,
been thrown
Tomatoes,
out. Remaining will be set for
Moderator
December
Monday
5th.
thing.
Nothing will happen if Trump wins. So there's that. Nothing yet.
I'm a wrench over there. If
Anybody
you want
have
me to
thoughts
try
here?
and put in a good word for you.
Oh yeah, if he wins, he is going to escape punishment through corruption. Oh, not even corruption. Actually, it's been legalized.
This music
What's
is
the
very
topic? I
distracting.
totally
If he
missed it.
wins, he's going to escape justice.
Our
And we should
conspiracy
be
is real.
concerned about that. That should be a bipartisan
Our
issue. If he loses,
conspiracy's real.
he is-
Or
I
are they
understand
just
you guys
theories?
do not believe that there is strong evidence against him. There is, and it's public. Have a gander. It's damning.
Do evil people talk about shit?
You're so Ned Flanders.
Yes, that is real.
David
That's,
Cross.
that's true.
David Cross, exactly.
Oh,
Have
man.
you ever heard it? The voice is the same.
And just for the record, Critical Rad Theory will be the last hot seat panelist, and then we'll go
Okay.
into open panel
I'm
dumpster
gonna-
fire.
fuck
Oh
outta
yeah,
here.
that she hasn't
and
done
then we'll
open
have
panel
Adon-
yet. She's just doing her regular like hot seat and
Yeah, I'm out of
You
that
know.
bitch. That's it. That's all you had to say.
But
That's all you had
anyways,
to
you,
say.
you have to kind of like follow her format. So she does like a main
Yeah, I
show
know.
and then she
It's
opens up the
annoying.
panel later.
Yeah, because I went in there and she's like, "You're on a waiting list, and each person has 10 minutes, and there's 4 people ahead of me." So I was like, "That's already 40 minutes." And the person on stage, they bought more time for. So and they were on for 18 minutes. So I'm like, so
Yeah.
that's automatically an hour wait. I'm not even gonna.
Yep.
I'm like, fuck that. So I just came back like in 30 minutes. And I'm like, all right, let's see if they'll still let me on, and they won't. So I'm like, nah, you know what? Fuck that. They obviously don't know who I am.
Yeah, she loses a lot of people with the waiting list.
Oh, yeah.
I've heard a lot of people that just get tired of waiting and then they just bail before she ever lets
Yeah.
them on.
Yeah, and these people are like on some fucking, you know,
Normies, fucking
Critical-
normies.
Critical Rad Theory. I wonder what his fucking channel's about. Honestly, it's probably like a snooze fest. There's
That's
probably
why I like to
nothing
come over here to
critical or
the
rad about it. Yeah.
to the psychedelic disco for all the deep truths of the universe.
Yeah, it's been wild. Yeah.
But I'm still sick, so my voice is fucked. But I was gonna holler at
Yeah,
Pill.
it's good seeing you, Holmes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for stopping by.
I might start, doing more content here pretty soon, but I'm waiting for my
Oh,
voice
shit.
to recover because I got bronchitis again and it wiped out my voice. So
Yeah, damn. Oh my god,
Always
man.
something.
Look, earlier you should have seen man, definitely go watch Daisy May on Talcott. Dude, she fucking told them the truth and they couldn't take it. It was fucking wild. Me and
who?
Daisy May
Daisy went on
Daisy
Talcott
May
and
went on Talcott
laid
and
down the
ripped
law?
them to she laid down the law. She told them it's either Jesus or hell. Straight up. It was fucking wild.
word. I
It-
can't
it
believe I
was-
missed that. That
oh.
would have been awesome.
Oh, you need to go watch today's Talcott and see Daisy May was super based. 100%.
Daisy's on a warpath. She's been wrecking
She
all
was-
kinds of shit.
Yeah. She wrecked the whole fucking show. It was wild.
I heard the
Just
other day she got into it with
They tried to like lay like Luciferian doctrine like right in front of her. Like they're like, no, Christ is just a path to self-enlightenment. She's like, no, Christ is a path out of sin and spiritual depravity. She told him straight up. It was wild. It was crazy based. You
she
should have
said,
seen it.
"Get that shit out of here."
He said, "Get that fucking shit out of here, yo, man! You got to watch today's Talcott. We reviewed the whole thing.
I guess I'm gonna
Sure.
have to.
You're gonna have
I
to.
really
Daisy
don't go
May-
there anymore because of the very obvious, communist
Oh, yeah.
cultish
No,
vibe. But
No, but she ripped through all that. She ripped through the communism, the fucking Luciferianism. Just one lady. It was wild.
wow, I think she's ready for round 2 of the fight, and it sounds like the spirit has moved.
It was
her,
some
so-
hero shit. It was some hero shit for real. I was like, whoa.
But yeah, I heard she got into it with Flow State, and she even upset Cynthia and a whole bunch of people. I was like, wow, go Daisy, get
Well, it
them,
doesn't.
get the whole panel verse.
Yeah, that's a whole. They'll get upset on purpose just to make a thing about it. There's just drama.
Yeah, I like Daisy. I try to lure her into my den every once in a while, but she's afraid of me, so I have to like give her long times to recuperate. So, but anyways, as soon as my voice gets better, I'll get back to my regularly scheduled programs. But
For sure. Try
in the
some
meantime, I've just
ginger,
been what's that?
ginger, sage, honey. Brew that up and drink it.
I just ate some ginger about 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, ginger. Yeah, ginger, sage, honey, and a tea. You got to boil it up and drink
Word.
it, and it'll be good for you. Yep.
I think like every time I get bronchitis, it's normally just like regular bronchitis that everyone gets during flu season. But after the Kung flu, like it's always a big deal. Now it like takes twice as long to heal. So I still blame Kung flu for all my health problems now.
Yeah.
One day we're gonna get Mr. Fauci and Winnie the Pooh to pay for their sins.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm gonna mosey on. I'll try and catch y'all when y'all are doing like a deep dive on stuff. But I noticed Pill was on, so I was wanting to holler at him to see if he could give me some, stuff to think about. But it sounds like he's still trying to define words. So after he defines them, we'll debate them.
For sure. Yeah, blessings, I5, man.
But just remember, always vote right wing conservataria.
Well,
That's the only way to go in life.
I ain't gonna vote. You know me. I know you're not gonna vote either. It is what.
No, you gotta vote for Emperor Phi of conservataria.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. When you run, I'm definitely voting for you. You got my vote.
And
100%.
then all problems will be solved. No more left wing bullshit.
Yeah, I could use less of them. That's for sure.
No more communism. No more Luciferian bullshit. Just good old right wing wholesome goodness.
Yeah, gingerbread.
I'm surprised
cookies.
that Daisy isn't like my number one cheerleader, but like I said, sometimes she gets scared of my my overzealous religious views.
Yeah, she's on.
I'll bring her around eventually.
She's on a distinct path. But I do like the journey on the panel verse. The Daisy May journey on the panel verse is interesting for sure.
Me too.
A lot of these.
I was gonna make
figures,
her co-host for a while, but she kind of like lost interest. So we'll see. Maybe she'll change her mind.
I don't think she'll ever be a regular, but I think that the whole situation in terms of the different figures and how they've developed is very interesting. Like over the past year. Right now, Daisy's having a little saga with the Paul enslaved community. So, it's very interesting.
I still waiting to get into it with him because he's like too much ego and too much blood sports and craziness to actually have a good conversation. But so I kind of filed him away with like Andrew Wilson types where they don't ever want to engage. They just want to like yell and make a scene and stuff. And so that's no fun. But anyways,
yeah,
when people can calm down, I'll talk to them.
Yeah. Just us talking is gaining viewers now for no reason. Our chit chat is gaining viewers for no reason. But yeah.
I like the chit chat. All right, dude. Well, I'm gonna bail. I'll catch y'all around on probably one of many of these little random spotlights. So I like the vibe here. It's pretty chill.
Yeah, definitely. We'll probably be on
Good
tomorrow.
times.
Yeah, we're on like all week except for Sunday, I think. But yeah, blessings.
Yeah. Neuro's always asking me to host one, and then I just play videos. So
yeah, I saw
that's
that.
probably what I'll do next time. Play some more videos.
Yeah.
Do you like my G.I. Joe compilations?
Yeah, that shit was funny, man.
I'm a computer. Stop all the downloading. Help, computer. All right,
Kind of
man. I'll catch
reminded
you
me
later.
of C Lab 2020. It was like they're off the same vibe. But yeah.
Oh yeah. The C Lab stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of Adult Swim. Like Space Ghost Coast to Coast kind of stuff.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, all right. Get some rest, guy. Bless.
Yeah, I gotta heal the voice, and then I can talk for hours. So
Hell yeah, my friend.
catch you later, dude. I'm gonna bail it out now. See you around.
Yeah, me too. Blessings. Yeah.
Later.
Peace. Well, all right, folks. We're gonna shut it down here.